Hey, it's Okwea Bigunde, the transformational speaker. Today, I want to continue on the episode that actually started some times ago about the fact that you have to own a life before you own a love. You have to have a life before you have a love. I really want to start on the practical level of a lady coming to me. She asked me some questions about the guy who had actually been pressuring her for marriage. And he said, I think the guy wants to marry me. He said, Uncle, please, can I go ahead? Can I continue? There's this guy. I think he is in love. She wasn't even sure. And he said, can I go ahead? Can I marry him? What should I do? As in, should I chase him away? Or should I stick to him? You know, all those questions that has to do with romance. Actually, she's so high fly in love, butterfly in stomach kind of love. I asked him, okay, tell me the status of this guy. She said, okay, the guy is a graduate, and at least he has a job, he's doing a graduate and all that. All those are this and this and that. Okay, I said, what about you? Tell me about you. What do you have? What is your status? She looked at me, bewildered. She was like, why are you asking me that question? You know that I've already told you that I'm hustling to get a form to register for WAHEC, West African Examination Council, at least to do an SSC. I now said that's it. I said, that's it. I said, you are hustling, you are working to get an SSC certificate, to get a certificate of that school cert. But this is a guy that has a degree that has actually at least gone way ahead of you, that has achieved a lot for himself. But this is you still learning. You are even learning. You have not got to the halfway of what you are learning. You are learning a craft. You are learning to be a fashion designer, and you are putting the cart before the horse. I said, you just use your own hand to get a remote controller and pause your life at the expense of love. I said, once you go ahead, once you get so intoxicated by the euphoria of love, or whatsoever that you called it, you've just taken a remote controller to pause your life at the expense of love. And instead of you to enjoy the benefits of love, you're going to be enjoying the deficit of love. I have a friend who actually used to, talk anyhow to a girlfriend he has. He used to tell me, he said the girl just had SSC. Imagine, a graduate of OAU. Fine, we both went to Obafemi University together. Till life, this guy used to talk about the fact that this girl is an illiterate. He said, how can you, when argument comes, he will be using that as a yardstick, that you can't talk to me like that. You see, sometimes somebody can have wisdom, but the fact that because he doesn't have a certificate to back it up, the guy uses it as a yardstick to tell him that you can't tell me that because I am a graduate. I went to the great Obafemi Awolowo University. So you're just what? An SSC holder. That is to somebody who has SSC. But this is to you as a girl. I was talking to the girl that you do not have an SSC. Why must you at the expense of love chase away your life? I said, calm down. Love will meet you when you have a life. If truly it's love, I think it should wait. It's not that you should now go and dogmatically enter into a life of bondage. Somebody just use a ring to just bind you and you don't have any more life to yourself. Having a life means you have a degree at least, or you have a vocation that you are after. A vocation that you learn. Perhaps fashion designer now are in millions. Even makeup now. I hear how much makeup artists get when they are doing makeup for somebody wants to get married on the wedding day. A friend of mine actually had to tell me how much the makeup artist was going to make on just making up just the bride and also the ladies, the flower girls and the other things and the bridal train and all that. My God, it is better you have a life and don't chase a life away because of love. You see, I used to see so many ladies that they forget that anything can happen in the later future. Most of love is sweet, fine. Granted, love is sweet. But sometimes what we call love is even an undertone of the hormones that are working, the dopamines, the endorphins. Though that's not the talk I want to say today. That will be for another time, another episode, where I will tell you about these innate chemicals we have inside of us. We call it feel-good chemicals that make people to just misbehave and say they are in love. God. I have the story of another woman. I read about it. This woman was she came from a particular tribe in Nigeria where they really believe so much in a woman that give birth to a son. Fine. She was having a fantastic time with her husband. The husband said, no, I want you to be a full housewife. Don't worry. I have the money. I have everything. Just don't worry. I want you to be a full housewife. The woman will object. Thank God she has a degree. But sometimes the woman will object. No, I am going to be paying you some I will going to pay you salary. So just be a full housewife. Fine. But something happened along the line. Fine. The husband went to be with the Lord. The husband, those are unforeseen things that we can't predict. And the family now came back. Of course, you know the way they do with, at least the tribe, those tribes, they came back. They said, we believe in your son. You did not give us a son. You don't have a son as a child. So definitely you are not our wife. You and your daughters, you have to pack your load out. They chased her out. She and the daughters were chased out. Can you imagine? So that is what I am talking about. You have to understand that you have to have a life before love. Thank God she has been smart enough. Thank God she had been smart enough to had actually gotten some land with the little savings she had. That was what she used. That was what she used to have a school. She just went to go and build a school. Please go with me as I'm telling you that you need to what? Have a life before you chase love. Hey, oh God. If not because of that, that was what she used to train her children. Train them all throughout their school. They went abroad, and that was how they became. As in, she brought a son out of those daughters. And the family that chased her out, they came, started begging her, we're sorry, this and this and that. See, it is good to work hard to be a full housewife, but I will tell you that it is better to work hard to be a useful housewife. When you are a useful housewife, you will be useful to yourself first, to your husband, to your children, and then to the generation ahead of you. Work hard to be a useful housewife, not a fool housewife. And I will conclude. It is better to have a degree and not need it, rather than need it and not have it. You may never say, you may never know when it will be useful for you. I am telling you, have a life. Don't chase away your life at the expense of love. That life might be what will keep you going when trouble comes. I love you. It's your transformational speaker. Cheers and have a transformative life.